Hey guys, this is John Downey here with Downey Powerlifting Systems, and today on my channel we are going to be going back to the basics on the squat. Today I'm here at Champion City CrossFit with my friend Eric Howard, who's going to be helping me demonstrate a couple lifts today. When it comes to going back to the basics on squat, too often you walk into any gym facility, whether it be a public gym or sports facility, and you see tons of people doing the squat wrong. And a lot of times it's because they've never learned how to properly squat, and really it's because they never started at the right point. With going back to the basics on squatting, we're going to focus primarily on three things. First is the goblet squat, which should be the first step in your squat progression. Second is the front squat, and last is your regular, typical squat. Again, going back to the basics on squatting, we want to focus on doing the things right that you need to be a successful squatter down the road, and that means sometimes taking a step backwards down the squat progression. Alright, so first thing we have here today is the goblet squat. Again, Eric's going to be demonstrating this for us. With the goblet squat, you typically use a kettlebell. If you wanted to, you could use a dumbbell, but again, use the kettlebell primarily. Eric is going to pick up the kettlebell. There's different ways to hold it. He's demonstrated one. We can do another one after this. But with the goblet squat, you're going to focus on first learning how to hinge doing the goblet squat as well as opening up your hips. So he's going to do a couple of reps for you. He is focusing on sitting back as well as he's coming down, the natural position of skin on skin between the elbows and his hips. And this again allows you to learn how to hinge back properly as well as opening up the hips to get to proper depth in the squat itself. The next one we have here is prior to the front squat, but it's a double front rack position kettlebell squat. Like the goblet squat, again, it is going to allow you to work on proper depth as he does the lift itself. And also it's going to help you learn to keep your posture. So starting that squat posture of keeping your shoulders up, and also it helps you to keep your chest up as you continue to lift. Again, it's just a natural progression working towards the back squat itself. He continues to open up his hips, which he learned from the goblet squat, and again, now that he's in the front rack position, he has to work on keeping that chest up. Step in our squat progression, going from the goblet squat, teaching you to open up your hips and hinge backwards, to the double front rack position kettlebell squat, teaching you to keep your chest up, as well as building off of the goblet squat is the front squat. With the front squat, first there is two ways you can do this, and it depends on your mobility. The first option is the front rack position for the front squat. Notice he has his elbows up in the air, and he is able to have that front rack position. The next, if you have mobility issues, is the Zercher front squat. Notice how he has it up against his neck. With the front squat, what we're really focusing on here as we build to the back squat is you've already learned how to get low enough. You've learned how to open up your hips, and you've learned how to hinge back properly. With the front squat, it's the final step in what I like to call the front of this squat posture. With the front squat, you're really learning how to keep a good posture as you do the lift itself. He's going to do a couple of reps. With the front squat, the reason it teaches great squat posture is if the bar is allowed to roll forward. So if you bend forward, you're going to lose the weight. So the squat teaches you to keep yourself in that upright position. Eric knows to keep the bar up, otherwise he's going to lose the weight forward. As you work towards becoming a great back squatter, you need to have that upright posture to become a good squatter. Or the squat is renamed. Eric, of course, starts in the rack. He gets a very tight grip on the bar before he unracks it. And notice he's not just leaning back with the bar to unrack it. He's standing up with the bar. Eric's going to step back slowly. He's going to set up. Again, working the positions of the previous squats as he does the demonstration. You can see the opening of the hips as well as the hinging back from the goblet squat and the front rack position squat. As Eric comes up, he keeps his chest up, top via the front squat as well as the double front rack position squat. Stepping along that progression. If you work the previous squats, you are guaranteed to be a better back squatter. A lot of people start at the wrong spot. If you start at the right spot, meaning somewhere along the food chain that helps you the best, it will benefit you becoming a better squatter. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Again, pay attention to your progression with the squat. Start with the goblet squat if you've never squatted before. Go to the double front rack position, front squat, and then the regular squat. If you're a back squatter and things are going badly, start to work yourself back down the path. Just like when you hit a wall in your training and you have to work backwards with your numbers, same things with the squat. Again, today, thanks for tuning in, and as always, stay classy and keep squatting. And Eric's going to do a little plug here for Champion City CrossFit.
Once again, I'm Eric from Champion City CrossFit, Springfield, Ohio. John, it's been fun working with you again, and hopefully this